Oh, hi. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're a new person here, I hope you consider subscribing by the end of this video so that you can be part of the family. But I also hope that you really feel at home. My name is Rita and I'm the cooking nurse, and today we're going to be making some prawn fried rice. If you have a day-old rice, better, but I did not, so you're going to be making mine from scratch. Start by measuring and washing your rice. If you really want, it's optional. Yeah, no arguments, thank you. And then we are going to drain the water and then rinse the rice again, and then return it to the pan where you're going to be cooking from. In the meantime, please, I am going to beg you, if this is not the first video watching, that one maybe you can consider. But if this is the second or third or fourth, because most of my returning subscribers are not really returning viewers are not really subscribers, please subscribe. You know the goal this year, we want to hit 100k, and just one subscribe like this can make a collective, and just like that it makes a huge difference in this whole thing we are in. Anyways, the ratio of water to rice is usually 2-to-1. We're going to go on ahead and season with salt, and then put in some turmeric, one to change the color, the other because of the aroma. You need to make the spice, keep the spice as little as possible, because turmeric tends to go overboard. It likes to shine, and you don't want it to overshine everything else. So go in more, something under a teaspoon. And then here we have our prawns or shrimp, whatever you call this. I bought them in Kampala, by the way. In the market, there's a seafood shop that gets stuff from Mombasa every week. Sometimes on order, sometimes not. You can just pass by and ask. So I've already washed them. They come when they're already washed, I think cleaned and frozen. But of course, it's seafood, so usually the scent that is coming out is not so great. So I washed again with lemon and salt and dried them. So now I'm just going to go on ahead and season them with salt and pepper, add in coriander, add in some turmeric. I always say, if you do not know how to measure spices, please make sure to keep the strong spices under a teaspoon if you're cooking something below 1 kilogram. Yeah, so we're going to go in with some sweet smoked paprika, and then a drizzle of oil, vegetable cooking oil. You can use olive oil, coconut oil, whichever, avocado oil, whichever fat is available for you and you really prefer. So we're going to go on ahead and marinate our prawns, coat these properly and make sure everything is coated. The reason this time I'm not using my hands is because turmeric really can stick. That spice, it can want to show off. Anyways, as the rice is cooking and the prawns are marinating, we are going to go on and chop our vegetables just like this. When we are chopping these vegetables, when I was doing the chopping, there's something I remembered. Like how you cut these vegetables and then somehow separate them and put them in a separate bowl, like each of the colors separate. You have 15 dishes to do at the end of the video, and then even when you're putting them in the pan, you also put them separately. Meanwhile, that is a courgette, but still you put them separately. I am wondering, I do not know why it gives me so much headache, but it's why you're still going, because after even putting them separately, you're still going ahead and get a spatula and mix them. So no, I'm not convinced that they are not compatible when they're mixed before cooking. Maybe a scientist can tell us if you're watching, but it's why are you using 100 dishes? Hey, it's just, I think I'm growing too old. Please, we are going to chop everything and put it there, as long as it's the right shapes, and you want to keep these size bite-sized so that you do not outshine the rice. Remember, the meats, or the meat we are working with, the protein we are working with, the grain we are working with, you do not want to put in bigger chunks of vegetables so that they are easy to chew through with the rice. We're going to also be adding some sweet corn, and yeah, this sweet corn caused me problems. I left my house to go and buy sweet corn from a supermarket and came back with a date. I picked extra things that I hadn't planned. But anyways, this is how far the rice has come. I'm just going to lift it a bit and then cover again now on low heat until all that water has been absorbed, and then we'll transfer this. Oh, that liquid is from the corn, please. Yeah, thank you. See, it's much easier, instead of having a bowl of red bell pepper, yellow one, green one, just in one, and they are there, and there you are, an adult. Life going easy for you. Anyways, let's chop some yellow onion. Enough with the ranting. Well, But anyway, you can also feel free to tell me if it's something you have watched and you're like, why are you using 100 dishes? I know I've done it before, but now I know better. Don't hold me against my past. Go on ahead and crush some garlic and try to mince it, like chop it until it has reduced. If you can really mince it, go for it, because the finer it is, the more flavor it's going to release, since we are not going to overcook it. And now it's time to assemble everything. So we are going to put our pan, a heavy base pan, on fire. And this is the ghee that I sell, by the way, in case you need ghee. I'm your plug. Authentic clarified butter with a smoky flavor. And you know, if you're a good cook who also wants to eat things they understand, you know what clarified butter is. So if you don't, please Google about it and then give me a call. I'll be your girl. I'll deliver. Go on ahead and melt about a tablespoon, and then fry the prawns on each side, turning them properly, making sure they are all golden brown. They can get tough and chewy. This is something I read before I cooked these. This is going to be my third time eating prawns. The first time they were really like hard and chewy, and apparently it's because they had overcooked them. So we do not want to overcook these ones, so that they are like soft and juicy. So once they are golden brown on the side and they are firm, just remove them from the fat and set them aside. Also, they are going to continue sucking up or taking up some of that flavor, the juices. And then after removing everything from this pan, we're going to go on ahead and put in our garlic and onions. Look at these things. Let me tell you, before I put in the rice, don't tell anyone, yeah? Before I put in the rice, I had chewed like 4. Anyways, put in the garlic and saute it until it's fragrant, then add in your onions. Now, I have had a few people come for my neck. It's just that I'm tall sometimes, so no, I'm not that tall, but still, the people are coming for me like way down there. So they come for me and say, your onions are not even burning, like they are not turning brown. We are not supposed to cook onions until they are brown, Nabi. People, you are going to give me a headache for no reason. Cook the onions until they are fragrant. You want the aroma. You want the onions to still do something in your body once you consume them. You don't want to burn them. Now, what is the essence? Can you explain to us? Why are you overcooking this thing when you know it's even better when it's raw? You get? Anyways, toast them until they're all coated and uniform and like the marriage is working. And then you add in the prawns and their juices and mix everything until they are well incorporated. You can add in any other protein of your choice or any other vegetables that are in your house, and then go on and add in your day-old rice or this cooked rice, pre-cooked rice. I'm using this pasta spoon, whatever that is, to make sure the grains are not like broken. So yeah, if you use another spoon like a blunt one, chances are very high you're going to cut through some grains and they will be broken, and we do not want that. So I use long grain basmati, but you still have to be like careful so that these grains do not break when you're serving them or picking them from the other pan to this pan. Now you're going to toss the grains into the vegetables and the prawns, and then once everything is like well incorporated, the flavors have properly infused, this is done on low heat. You're going to go ahead and garnish with coriander, and you're ready to serve. There you are. This rice slapped. The prawns don't actually like smell the way, okay, the aroma does not come in strong once that is like cooked and served, and it looks so gorgeous. That was it from me today. I'll see you again in my next videos. Bye.